It's now time for Around Town on KWN Community TV Channel 7. The views and opinions on tonight's program are not necessarily those of the staff nor the management of KWN TV 7 and Dade County Broadcasting Incorporated. Now, let's go Around Town on KWN TV 7.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to Around Town. I'm Zach Stone, and this is
Shonda Butler.
Shonda Butler. All right. Monda is supposed to be here in a little bit. So, in the meantime, I guess we're going to be starting this off.
We are. We'll keep an eye out for her coming in the parking lot.
Right. Exactly. So, Shonda, tell us a little bit about yourself, since you said this is the first time
I'm not a stranger to the radio station by any means. I've worked here several times before. I used to do the classifieds with Evan in the mornings. A lot of people know me. I actually, about 4 months ago, almost ran off the side of Sand Mountain, was in a really bad car wreck. And everybody stepped up in the county and helped me out. And I'm healing well. That's what Evan had told me to let everybody know. I was doing a lot better.
Okay,
just thank everybody. But I'm a mom of two and 17 and 13 years old. So and that's just, I'm a jack of all trades. I've done a little bit of everything.
So some Sand Mountain pride, though?
Oh, well, nah, I live in Edgewood. I'm Trenton. I'm a Trenton girl.
I'm trying to find.
I'm a Trenton girl.
Here I am. I'm trying,
Most people know my mom. My mom works at the tax commissioner's office, Vicki Walker.
Okay.
So most people, that's how they tag us together. They're like, oh, yeah,
oh,
that's
that was clever if you meant to do that on purpose. The tag us together.
Yeah, tag us together.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was clever. Well, okay. And, of course, I'm the executive director for the Dade County Chamber of Commerce. I have a guest on here in a little bit who we're going to be talking about a ribbon cutting. It's Nikki Edgeworth from Studio 11.
Okay.
And I guess to kind of start out with, I'm not sure. Monda, I believe, is bringing Alex on. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. That sounds good. So, but in the meantime, what about this weather this past weekend?
Wow, I was excited. I'm going to tell you, and from the ones who are watching that have known me from the past, when we got a call for snow, I was excited. I was ready to go to the store, get my milk, my bread, all the staples you have to have if it snows, right? Well, of course, I was one of those in line waiting. I did not get milk and bread this time. I'd got it the day before. But, waiting, and my kids are sitting there just like, Mom, it's raining. It's not doing anything. It's just raining.
Right.
And my dad works for the road crew in Chattanooga. Mm-hmm. And, of course, they're getting polar opposite of what we're getting.
Right.
He had to work overnight that night, actually. He's worked there 34 years. And he said, Shonda, I don't understand. He said, it is coming down like crazy here. I said, Daddy, it's doing nothing. It's raining. So, we survived the blizzard, to say the least.
Yeah, Snowzilla 2016. Yeah, it was survived that one. My brothers, one's in Baltimore, and I think they had 28 inches, 29 inches, and my other brother's in York, Pennsylvania, they had like 32.
Wow, can we say jealous?
Yeah. He's the one in York's pretty excited because he skis on the weekends.
Right.
So all the ski resorts will have some fresh pow.
Wow. I don't think,
That is not me making up this word. Apparently that is real slang that they use. I just want to make sure that people,
We talk about how, I have a cousin that lives in Colorado, and he works for Focus on the Family. And, they function in 2 feet of snow like it's nothing, but he's originally from here. Mm-hmm. So he's had to kind of convert over to that, being able to go. His wife's a school teacher. And it was so funny, the first time it ever snowed up there, he said, Shonda, I had to really make myself, because he just lived across the mountain in Fort Oglethorpe. He said, I really had to make myself get out of the bed and realize that I had to go because these people still function. If we got 2 feet of snow, I don't know that we would see anybody in Dade County for weeks. Just because, our hats off to our road crew. They do a fabulous job.
Right, yes, for sure.
But absolutely, 30 inches of snow.
Yeah.
I can't even fathom that much snow.
Yeah, it's
93 is about as close as we got, and that was an amazing year. I was a little kid then, but loved it.
Okay. Trying to think here what else we've got to go on. Evan called me just a little bit ago.
I think we both kind of said, hey, guess what?
Well, what all do you know? Since this is around town, what all do you have right now that's happening around town?
Around town? Well, I know everybody's just... They were preparing for the snow. I don't know a lot that's been going on. I've been out of the the scene for a few months, not being able to be around town.
Right. Well, I can tell you, we've done some workforce development stuff with the Chamber recently. We were just over at the Northwest Georgia Joint Development Authority that
Right.
Senator Mullis actually heads up. And, there's some really interesting projects, hopefully in the works, not just for the county, but in the region.
Right.
So, of course, Vanguard is continuing to progress, and today we actually have our Industrial Development Authority on Mondays. It's the, I believe, fourth Monday of every month, and that's the group that is actually responsible for going out and recruiting industry
Right.
for the county. So, if any citizens out there want to be active and participate in that, it's at the County Commission Room, Mondays, I believe the fourth Monday of every month at 3 p.m. So
Vanguard's going to be a big thing for Dade County. I know
Yeah.
I got to watch the special that Evan done, the recording when they came in and done the
Right.
ribbon cutting and
Right.
stuff like that. That's an amazing thing for Dade County.
Yeah, it definitely will be great. Just bringing as many people into the area. I don't think people understand about the taxes that'll be generated from the fact that people buy their gas here, they buy their food here,
Exactly.
and then of course, as we've talked about through the day discount days as well, that all of that goes to your local option sales tax,
Right.
and that comes right back to directly benefit the county.
Right, and that's what we need. As a small town, just unite and help support each other.
Right,
You know
right.
that when you shop local, that's what keeps little counties like this going. And I love to
Exactly.
be from a small town.
Yeah, no, I've really enjoyed it, especially after my years on the Northeast, Mid-Atlantic. Let's not go so far to call it Northeast, but yeah, it's a much. I really enjoy everything about the
Right.
county here. So, well, with Vanguard, of course, I was going to say that they're progressing along. The Department of Labor is handling all of their hiring. I believe they want to be up by the start of the third quarter, if I'm not mistaken. They had to push back a lot of it due to all the rain that we actually have
Right.
received. Now, had it been cold during that
If
time,
we'd had snow, that wow.
oh yeah, and you would have thought Christmas. I mean,
I know. 75 though, Christmas.
Right.
I seen a post on Facebook the other day that said, "Who said? We were all thinking December 25th. It's 75 degrees. We're never going to see
Oh,
winter."
right.
And then now here we are at the end of January, and we were having. It was freezing, literally.
And then today, 50 degrees.
And yeah, now it's all going to be gone. There's going to be no evidence of the snow anywhere. But
Excuse me. Yeah, and once again, you were talking about the road crews. Had it been a bigger snow,
Yes.
I mean, they definitely would have been out. They did such a great job with all the rain, the county and the city both.
yes,
So
just to me, it just all links back into that small community. They always do a fantastic job.
Mm-hmm.
They've always got the roads clear, and they get out there and they do their job, and
Right.
just keep Dade County looking good.
Exactly. Let's see. I think it's about time that we can go to our first break. So we'll be back here in just a minute on Around Town.
Hey, Bart, Aunt Bee don't get around as good as she used to, and she's in need of a lift chair. Why, Andy, you gotta nip it in the bud. Comfort Gallery has catnapper lift chairs in stock with free delivery and setup. Catnapper reclining sofas in leather, designer fabrics, and even camouflage. Catnapper rocker recliners starting at $269. Hey, Andy, I just been over to Comfort Gallery. They also have England sofas by Lazy Boy. Queen-size pillow top mattress sets now $299. King-size sets just $399. Is that a fact? Surprise, surprise, surprise! They now have free 1-year layaway and 6 months same as cash. And listen up, Andy. For the credit challenge, they now offer no credit check payment plans. Located in Kimball, Tennessee in the Old Hills building. That's Comfort Gallery Mattress and Furniture, open 7 days a week. Y'all go by there and see Gary.
Comfort Gallery, 780 Main Street in Kimball. Free delivery and setup, 90 days same as cash, and easy payment plans. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 5, and Sunday 1 to 5. Telephone 423-837-3000.
The 2016 Fiat 500X has arrived, and it's ready to drive at Fiat of Huntsville. This perfectly bold crossover is impressively equipped with a turbocharged engine, seating for 5, available all-wheel drive, and just $249 a month or $4,000 off. Plus, you get customizable amenities like 5 different trim levels to perfectly match your style. Come experience the all-new Fiat 500X at Fiat of Huntsville or online at fiatusaofhuntsville.com, a Frank Williams dealership.
Come enjoy pizza for lunch or dinner in a family atmosphere at Stevie B's Pizza, 2200 Galt Avenue North in Fort Payne. Enjoy the super buffet and salad bar anytime, or have any of our specialty pizzas made to order and delivered right to your table. At Stevie B's in Fort Payne, we make our own dough, assuring you the best possible pizza. Book your parties at Stevie B's in Fort Payne, plus ask about catering and fundraisers too. Call Stevie B's at 256-979-1234 and find out more. Great pizza in a family atmosphere. Stevie B's, 2200 Galt Avenue North in Fort Payne.
Would you like more money with your refund? How about $1,000 more?
Turn my music.
$1,000 people win $1,000 on top of their refund every single day.
I will not lose.
It's refund season!
A time-tested financial institution equipped with the latest banking technology, the Bank of Dade, with mobile banking to fit your on-the-go lifestyle. Download our latest app today for your iPhone, Android, or tablet to bank on the go. Check your balance, pay bills, make deposits, and keep track of your account anytime and anywhere with the Bank of Dade's smartphone app. Make life easier by using today's most advanced banking technology to your advantage. Call us at 657-6842 or visit on the web at bankofdade.com. Your hometown bank since 1956, the Bank of Dade. Main offices on Highway 11 North in Trenton, and drive-thrus on Highway 11 North and Highway 136 West. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Hey, why not come make a day or two of it at the I-59 Flea Market Mall? Open Saturday and Sunday at exit 231 off I-59 between Trenton and Fort Payne. Find anything and everything at the I-59 Flea Market Mall, including antiques, furniture, jewelry, clothing, electronics, computer games, CDs, DVDs, collectibles, glassware, and the list goes on and on, all at the I-59 Flea Market Mall. Parking is free and we're open rain or shine. Come every weekend and see what's new at the I-59 Flea Market Mall. Exit 231 off I-59 between Trenton and Fort Payne. Open 8 to 3 Saturday and Sunday. The Moore family name has built a legacy of trust, compassion, and peace of mind by standing with families during time of loss. Now in our 70th year, the Moore family commitment grows even stronger, from affordable traditional services to cremation. Our experienced staff stands ready to follow through on you and your family's wishes. Since 1945, the Moore family of funeral homes, North Sand Mountain and Trenton, always dedicated to those we serve.
All the news about Jackson County with Jackson County's Chamber Chat every Tuesday night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, right here on KWN TV.
All right, welcome back to Around Town. I'm Zach Stone.
I'm Shonda Butler.
And this is our guest, mine, Nikki Edgeworth. And she's going to be telling us a little bit. We're having, the Chamber is going to be hosting a ribbon cutting for your business, if you want to talk about that a little bit. Studio 11, coming up this Saturday at 1 p.m., I believe.
Yes.
You're going to be having your grand opening kind of between 11 and 2?
And 11 and 2. We're going to have, the reason why I said 11 and 2 is we're going to have some vendors coming out to set up. And it's going to be more of like an event. We're going to have vendors and some finger food and shopping pretty much. So one of the vendors will be Advocare, and they are like a health supplement kind of thing, drinks and vitamins.
Hang on, let me back up real quick and say, let's what is your business right now? Yeah, let's start there.
Studio 11 is a hair salon. I know a lot of people have asked me, when are you having dance classes? Do you take pictures? And it's a hair salon. I'll tell you about the name of Studio 11.
Okay.
Since we have time.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, please.
Studio 11, we kind of started out with US 11 Studio, and then we kind of broke it down because that was a lot for people to kind of say. So we broke it down to Studio 11. And Studio 11 comes from, studio is more like a hip kind of thing now, and then we got 11, of course, because the salon is on Highway 11. So we kind of wanted to incorporate Trenton into the business.
Right.
Like kind of swing it off that. So that's where we ended up with the name. That's the start of the business, is Studio 11. Of course, I've done hair for 6 years and finally decided to open up my own salon, and that's how the basis of Studio 11 came about.
Okay, all right.
So
now, are you going to be, are you bringing other people in to help you? Right?
Yes, I do have 2 other stylists. Right now I have a stylist, and then I have an assistant. One is Kristen Smith. Her husband's from this area, and then I have Michaela. Make sure I get this right. Michaela West. She just recently got married. She's our assistant. She's just kind of coming in and helping us, maybe wash hair and do little things here and there.
Now, how long? How did you start out? I guess here in the business of styling hair. And also, if we could stay away from some kind of comment at some point about my hair, that would be great. So, just,
I think you're pretty rocking. I think it's
I think it's rocking too.
Cool.
But most people,
Tell you to cut it off.
Don't say things like that. Don't say things like that.
Hair for me, it's always been something I've always wanted to do, and I was a medical assistant. I've worked in a factory. I've worked at I've just done so many different things, and I went from one extreme to the next. And I was working in the medical field, and I was like, I don't want to do this forever. So I was like, I just decided one day, I was like, I'm gonna quit and do hair. So within 6 months, I was a server at Longhorn and going to school full time to do hair, and that's kind of how it's really a passion for me. And a lot of people that do hair, other stylists will tell you, you have to have a passion for it. It's something you really have to want to do. It's not something you just think. A lot of girls are like, oh, it's pretty and this is fun, I get to do hair and makeup. No, it's just like any other job. But I get paid for a passion that I have. So when I went to school, and it was hard work, and I got out there and I started doing hair, and it's just, I've fallen in love ever since. Just love it. Hair and makeup. I do hair and makeup, so I've got a little bit, I kind of expanded my business over the years. Into like I do weddings and formals and things like that, and that's really that's just fun. The atmosphere of hair is so much fun because it's really chill, and I personally say my customers are my friends. Like, I don't consider them just to be customers. You really get an intimate relationship with your customers because you talk about personal stuff. So it's a really fun, interesting job.
Definitely. You sit down in that chair, and you've never done my hair personally, but I know with my stylist, she's just like, that's a therapy session for a lady. It really is.
It is. You learn a lot about your customers. Some stuff.
I have not experienced this at all. So, it's.
Well, I've been crazy colors. My hair's been. I've had purple highlights. I've had hot pink highlights.
I can also say I have not experienced that at all.
That would have been an awesome segment, just to sit Zach down here and put some pink in his hair.
Yeah, we could we could style you in a man bun.
It's there's.
Mike says yes. We're getting a thumbs up from the studio.
We can do the man bun. I mean, we can try really quick to do that if you want. I don't know that it's there.
If I really wish I didn't know. This
was
last night.
I actually do have this.
Are we gonna do a man bun?
Yeah, well, let's do it real quick.
Are we gonna tell everybody how to do a man bun?
Yeah, if you want to. I think
it's really not hard.
I need to.
Don't judge me. I've only got a rubber band.
Don't judge me at this point. I can't believe I had that. It's gonna.
All right, let's see here. We're gonna do this on TV. They're gonna think I'm crazy.
I love it. This is great.
Here we go. We ready for a man bun? It's so complicated. Ponytail. Wrap it, twist it, and don't pull the hair. And your man bun.
You have a man bun.
Oh, wow. Huh, look at that.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh, man. All right, yeah, I'm going to turn around, and then you can kind of show it from that angle.
Okay, yeah.
So.
You do have a hair for a man bun.
Do I?
Yeah.
I guess so. I don't know that I'll ever be. If you want to take it down, do it one more time. That way all the men in the area.
Yes, if your hair is to your shoulders. So... let's give you a top knot man bun. How about
a top knot now. Wow.
Here we go. We're going up high. Oh, you even have the hair to do an up high man bun. I didn't think I was going to be doing anybody's hair today, but ponytail. And then just flip it through and don't pull it through. There we go.
There you go.
Oh my God. You said stay here?
Yep, he's zooming in.
Man bun. Yeah.
This is great.
Oh, well.
No judging. I didn't have any tools. I did pretty good for.
Right. Yeah.
No tools.
Yeah.
You did supply the tools. Thank you.
Right. Yeah. I don't.
Do you feel weird?
I haven't had hair up off my neck in a while, but also I'm just gonna have to keep my head up like this, I guess. That way, we'll go with it for a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna have to start charging styling fees when I come down here.
There
now.
you go.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a good start.
I like
Yeah.
this.
It's great advertisement.
Oh wow. There's no, I'm gonna let it go for a minute. We'll see.
Okay.
All right, so kind of tell us a little bit. You've told us about your background as far as how you got into the business and kind of what the business is right now. Do you have any plans for the expanding at some point or other offerings that you're going to be?
As far as right now, no. I would like to expand because the place I am renting is large enough that I could add nails, tanning, just a plethora of stuff. I could just add so many things with the size of the building. I'm just getting started, so I'm kind of feeling my way into it. I don't want to overwhelm myself because it is generally just where I'm at. It was overwhelming, and now it's kind of starting to slow down. So then once I kind of get everything leveled out, we'll maybe add some more things later on.
Okay. All right.
What all services do you offer at the salon?
As of now, it's not full service. We just really do hair. We do men, we do children, we do color, we do cuts, we do updos, we do makeup. Just mostly generally just a salon type things as of right now.
Okay. All right.
So we pretty much do anything from here up, waxing, hair, stuff like that.
Okay.
Just a woman question that I know that probably a lot of ladies would want to know what all you offer.
Oh, and we're open. As of right now, we're open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And our hours are usually between 10 and 6, which those are flexible depending on appointments. I really work with my customers because I don't work on Saturdays, so I do stay late. I've stayed till 8, 9, 10 o'clock before, but that's just to accommodate my customers.
Monday's great because most salons are not open on Mondays.
I think a lot of people don't know that we're open on Mondays, so that is a good thing. It's me by myself, but it's still like people who couldn't get in during the weekend or anything like that, they can come on Monday.
Right.
You wouldn't believe that Monday would be a busy day, but it is a busy day when I'm there. And I'm generally there 10 to 6. I try to be there those hours.
Now, do you have a Facebook website right now? Or
I started a Facebook website. It'll say Studio 11. You can search it by that, or you can search my name, and it's, of course, linked to my name. I don't really have anything up there right now. I just started a Facebook page, so I'm still learning the little quirks of that. I'm new to the Facebook thing. I'm a big Instagram junkie, so Facebook's a little bit too intense for me sometimes. I'm like, I just want to take a picture and put a caption on it. So I do have some of my work on my personal website underneath my name, but we do have a website for the studio, and it's Studio 11, and of course has our telephone number and things like that.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, do you want to go ahead and give your telephone number out? That way
that's
someone
fine.
Wants to.
The telephone number there is 706-657-2121. And even you can send me a Facebook message. I'm good about replying to, I get messages on Instagram, Facebook, text message. I'm really good about replying those because a lot of people don't have time to sit and call and talk on the phone and make an appointment. You can say, hey, I need this at this time, and I'll look for it, and I'll say yes, no, or I'll work around your schedule.
Okay. All right. So going back, I know I cut you off earlier on this. Do you want to talk a little bit about Saturday? And you said you had vendors coming in.
Yes.
And
okay. Of course, our grand opening is from 11 to 2, and we said the ribbon cutting will be about 1 o'clock. We're going to have food and vendors. One of the vendors is, like I said, Advocare. It's drinks and vitamins. Oh my goodness, if I can remember all these. We have Pampered Chef, which everybody knows what Pampered Chef. All you ladies will love that. It's of course cookware and everything cookware.
I know my mom loves that. I've witnessed her bring home countless of the what are the
stoneware.
The stoneware. Yeah, everybody has to order the stoneware.
She doesn't necessarily order it as much as she'll give some to me and both my brothers. We've got one set and then 2 sets, and you're kind of like, that's enough. But she goes out to any of the yard sales or anywhere where she can find these things, and
people
she's
are
on top
addicted
of
to
it.
those. They love them.
Yeah, addiction. Yeah, that's one way to.
Well, they're amazing though.
Well, and Pampered Chef has good warranties on their products. I have a can opener that has a lifetime warranty on it. So
a can opener.
I know that sounds crazy, but the can opener, I could sell the can opener to anybody because I'm the world's worst about using the ones you plug in.
The electric, yes.
And I cut myself every single time. And I was debating on getting this can opener, and I was talking to my husband, and I literally cut myself, and I was like, I'm getting the Pampered Chef can opener because it cuts around the edge of the can, and you can put the lid back on the can and put it back in the refrigerator. So I said that can opener is the bomb, and it has a lifetime warranty on it. I'm like, yes, this is working for me, because I was bad about cutting myself all the time.
All right, so Pampered Chef, who else do you?
We have Unique, which is it's a new line of makeup. It's kind of like it's not really a spin-off of Mary Kay, but it is a makeup brand. Everybody loves their 3D fiber mascara. Yes. You know, we like long lashes. Yeah.
I'm a big
If I had some mascara with me, I would do your lashes.
I know. Are these the kind of lashes that...
This stuff, it doesn't matter. As long as you have like a stub of an eyelash, you'll have...
Here's my thing right now, and I'll just say this for 1 second. Ted Cruz looks like he uses the eyeliner. What is it? Eyelash?
Are you talking about his eyelashes or on his eye?
I don't know. Eyeliner. Anyway, I always look at it and I'm like, come on. And it's almost as ridiculous as top man bun thing right there. But anyway,
it's a brand of makeup. It's the Unique. It's a brand of makeup, and she sells everything. And then we have Plunder Jewelry. Of course, a lot of jewelry. Plunder Jewelry. It's very antique style jewelry. I'm trying to think. I said Advocare, Pampered Chef. We have Unique. Scentsy's coming as well. Mm-hmm. They're going to come and set up, and they're going to. Of course, that's.
Wait, what is it?
Scentsy.
Kind of like
oil. It melts. It's candle melts. You have a little jar, and you put the wax in it, and it melts, and it smells really good.
Kind of like the ends.
It's a candle without the fire.
Yeah.
There's no wick. It just melts the wax.
Yes. And I do know now that Scentsy is also selling essential oils. So I was going to bring in essential oils, but she said they sell essential oils. I'm a big essential oil person. Mm-hmm. I mostly use it for the smell.
Right.
I'm a smell person. I just like it because it smells good.
I love for things to smell
good. So those are some of the vendors that are coming out. So that would be a good way. Y'all were talking earlier about Better Business Days and how that's supporting local businesses. And that they may not particularly have a business in a store, but they still are from our area. Right. And these people are local people, so I did pull people that are my customers. And so if you buy from them, you're still supporting our community, which I think is so important. I really think it's very important.
Let us take a quick break, and we'll talk just a little bit more with you about Saturday. And we'll be right back here on Around Town.
At Gross Furniture in Trenton, Georgia, you get the savings, the selection, and the satisfaction of getting the furniture you deserve at the prices you want. Come in, relax, and take your time. Our staff can assist you with the entire process, from expert advice to professional delivery. That's because Gross Furniture is local and treats you with honesty. Just north of the Courthouse Square on Highway 11 in Trenton. Gross Furniture, the home furnishing store that offers you more.
Romans Mobile Homes can help make the dream of home ownership come true. Come by and see our on-the-lot selection of manufactured homes, or sit down with us and let us custom design your top-of-the-line constructed manufactured home. With names like Cabco and Clayton, we can design anything from 1 to 6 bedrooms, shingle or metal roof, finished drywall, and more. All our homes come with central heat and air, including a heat pump. Financing available, and prices include delivery and setup. See us today at Romans Mobile Homes, 2019 Highway 136 West, just west of the four-way stop, top of Sand Mountain. 706-657-8807. Romans Mobile Homes.
Convenience is always on the way wherever you go on Sand Mountain with the Smart Mart on Highway 301 South and the Higdon Shell Mart on Highway 71. Both locations featuring fast convenience items. Make sure to stop in and enjoy our wings and the best pizza from Hunt Brothers at the Smart Mart on Highway 301 South or at the Higdon Shell Mart on Highway 71. And if you're in Marion County, get the same convenience and all your fishing supplies too at R&R Bait and Tackle on Highway 41, just up from the Marion County Park. Randy's is reopened as Randy's Country Kitchen. Back at Randy's Country Kitchen is our famous seafood buffet from 4 till close on Friday. And Randy's Country Kitchen features an all-you-can-eat pizza and salad buffet every Monday and Thursday 4 till close. You get pizza, salad, and a drink for only $8.95. Randy's Country Kitchen, now open Monday through Saturday, closed on Sunday, and delivery is available at 657-5330. Pizza, strombolis, and roasted chicken are back too at Randy's Country Kitchen, Highway 136 West at the foot of Sand Mountain in Trenton. Doing your taxes yourself is just not a good idea, especially with changes in the Affordable Care Act and college tax implications. Nancy Anderton at NL Tax and Bookkeeping has been serving the tri-state area since 1978. Let NL Tax and Bookkeeping use their knowledge and expertise to get you the correct refund fast. Ask about direct deposit and fast returns. NL Tax and Bookkeeping is open 8:30 to 6 Eastern Time, Monday through Friday, and 8:30 to 2 Eastern on Saturday. 500 Alabama Highway 73, 7 miles from downtown Trenton. Call today at 657-4758 or 597-2829. Friend us on Facebook at NL Tax for the latest tax information. Come enjoy pizza for lunch or dinner in a family atmosphere at Stevie B's Pizza, 2200 Galt Avenue North in Fort Payne. Enjoy the super buffet and salad bar anytime, or have any of our specialty pizzas made to order and delivered right to your table. At Stevie B's in Fort Payne, we make our own dough, assuring you the best possible pizza. Book your parties at Stevie B's in Fort Payne, plus ask about catering and fundraisers too. Call Stevie B's at 256-979-1234 and find out more. Great pizza and a family atmosphere. Stevie B's, 2200 Galt Avenue North in Fort Payne. When you need a licensed plumber, call Stacy Ledwell and the staff at Mr. Rooter in Scottsboro. Mr. Rooter provides your home or business with advanced solutions using high-tech equipment. Our commitment to customer satisfaction shines through in our personalized service. When you schedule an appointment, our professionals will dedicate time to explain the work that has to be done. Our staff will give you upfront pricing, so you'll know exactly what's involved before any work begins. We even pump septic tanks and do new construction on houses. Fully licensed, bonded, and insured, Mr. Rooter in Scottsboro. Call Stacy Ledwell today to set up an appointment at 256-574-4710.
KWN Live and Local TV, the home of the Jackson County Tournament. Join us for tournament action right here on your Live and Local TV station, KWN, as the Jackson County boys and girls battle it out both JV and varsity. You'll watch all the games right here. It's the Jackson County Basketball Tournament right here on KWN TV.
Check your local guide for times and days of the Jackson County Tournament broadcast on KWN TV.
All right, welcome back to Around Town. I'm Zach Stone.
I'm Shonda Butler.
And
Nikki Edgeworth.
All right, Nikki. I don't know if that was loud enough here. You've got to make sure.
I'm not used to this.
I understand.
This is new.
Yeah. So we had Nikki stay on here because we wanted to keep talking with her, and because Monda is MIA. I don't know. I'll throw her right under the bus on that one.
I am too, because I'm still up here.
Right, okay. Everyone's getting thrown under the bus.
Right.
So
I'll work with it.
Yeah, everyone but Mike. Mike's doing a great job. So,
yes.
Yeah. So about Saturday, are you going to be doing any kind of, and we didn't talk about this during the break, but any kind of, what do you call it?
I thought about running some specials that day, maybe doing like facial waxing for $5, just giving some discounts on some things. I do know some of the vendors that are coming in. I didn't mention this earlier. Some of them are, I don't know if they're necessarily giving away door prizes or if they're just going to give something away if you spend so much money, but they are, I forgot to mention that, but they are doing door prizes and they're giving things away. And I'll probably have a few items to give away, but just you'll come and put your name in a drawing and we'll give you some hair product, or even maybe we might even do coupons and stuff like that to get some people in there.
Okay.
Now, are there certain hair products? I know some people, the way they do it, are there just some hair products that you're carrying as far as like one brand or?
I am seriously right in the middle of switching over to a new brand of hair product, and it's AeroPure. Okay. It's not a very common hair product. It's not like Redken or Pantene or something everybody knows about. It's a more natural line of product. It doesn't have a lot of added fragrances to it, and I know a lot of course, we like fragrance in our hair products. Right. Don't get me wrong, but everything smells really good. It's very natural. I'm just in the process of changing over to strictly carrying that, and another reason I'm going to carry that is because it's a salon exclusive item, so it gets customers in there, and it helps me retail to you guys, and it gives them an opportunity to buy products from us, and in another way to support us. Right. Because a lot of people can get Redken in other places and stuff like that, so I wanted to try to bring in something. It's not a new product, but I don't think a lot of salons around here carry it, so I think it'll be good for me. It'll be kind of like a little thing I can introduce to the community and maybe get that started here. All
right. Well, you want to tell us a little bit about your background, whether you're, a native or a foreigner?
A little bit of both. I don't know. It's a little bit of both.
I know some people they love to hear about that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm actually a native, but most people think I'm a foreigner. So, and by foreigner, we just mean
I think I'm a foreigner, and I think maybe I can be considered more of a native. I've just worked in Trenton for a long time. No,
you gotta...
I do feel like opening up this salon, I do want to bring in a little something more hip and young, too.
Right.
So that may...
Man buns? Kind of like man buns?
On the hair.
On the hair. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up part of my life in Chattanooga, and then part of it here. I went to school in Chattanooga for a long time. Nothing really exciting. I just went to school there, and then my parents.
Here, you're married. You've got kids.
Yes. A lot of people may know my last name, Edgeworth. Their family, they're natives. They have lived here forever.
I just love
natives.
I just love using natives and foreigners, man. I'm going to tell you, I was gone for several years, and I had to apply in the county for a visa and then I guess a green card,
right.
whichever one it may be, and I should know the difference, but yeah, so that I could spend time here in the community before taking my Dade County Citizens Test, and then.
Well, I love that during the commercial break, I looked at you and asked you when you graduated, and realized I knew who you were afterwards because we actually went to school together.
Oh,
so
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a native that never left.
Right.
I'm just kind of here permanently.
I know some people are going to enjoy that. Oh, Monda finally here. Let's see what else we really have kind of going on. Monda, who's going to be your guest? Go ahead and we'll get a preview of your guest. Just you? Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I came prepared. You see, I brought a guest. I've already thrown you under the bus several times, so,
I did too.
Everyone's thrown you under the bus. Okay. All right. Official business. You get a little slack for that. Let's see kind of some other things I can kind of talk about real quick. We've got Dr. Randolph, who is with the middle school.
Yes.
He actually has headed up a project this year. Do you have any in the middle school or school system here?
No, I have a 16-month-old little girl.
I like how you had to stop and you're like,
well, everybody does the whole month thing, and I'm like, she's over 1, but she's not a year and a half. So what do you? She's in between a year and a half.
Right. Well,
it's just a baby. I don't know.
It's a baby.
Yeah, she's a baby.
One day if I have kids, maybe I'll be like, they're this, but
Mine's 17 and she's still a baby, so whatever.
But so Dr. Randolph at the middle school, he's had this interesting project called Project Synergy that the kids have been doing in his class all year long. I followed up with him a few times on it, and they're actually going to be in the Capitol this Wednesday presenting some of their projects that they've been doing. It was broken down by semester and then little mini parts within the semesters of ways that they could improve, and then it was kind of a test base as far as scientific on how the outcome was. And then so from their first semester, they're going down to the state capitol and they're going to be presenting their projects to Senator Mullis and to our Representative Deffenbaugh. And from there, obviously getting to meet them, and then they'll be touring the Capitol, and they'll have their, I think they're going to be meeting with Governor Deal.
Right.
So that's really cool that's coming up. So, good for those kids. Really glad to see. I think that they're going to be showing us the projects for the full year at the end of the year,
right,
trying to put something together. So that's kind of neat. Just wanted to talk about that. Really trying to think what else is.
Dr. Randolph's an awesome. I work for the school system. I work over at the high school. I'm in the cafeteria, and he's an awesome guy. We get to do the breakfast for the teachers at the beginning of the year, and we get to kind of interact with all of them. And he is an awesome. And I've got a child in the middle school, so he's just an awesome guy. He really is.
No, everyone. I didn't have him. I think my youngest brother may have had him, but he just really innovative, different. Kind of has a neat approach, I guess, to education. He, and the first time I met him was actually at an event earlier this year, and he was walking around in
was going to say, was he dressed?
He was dressed up and explaining, whatever time period it was. I can't even recall, and I don't want to throw it out there and it'd be wrong, but it was really interesting way of doing it, and apparently he does that in his regular classes, and I thought, wow, that's really, really interesting to kind of engage kids in that way. Exactly. Gives them a little more buy-in than just reading, the book.
That is good, especially for middle school. A lot of middle school kids, it's so hard to get their attention. They're at the in-between. They're not kids and they're not young adults. You got to keep them engaged. Yes.
It's almost more to keep them occupied than it is a pre-K kid.
Yeah, it really is.
They're just kind of like you said in that in-between, like, what do I do now? So I've got a 13-year-old little boy.
That sounds good. It sounds like a really good improvement to our middle schools. I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, he's been great. I think he's been there for...
He's been there for a while now.
Yeah.
I don't know year-wise how long, but he has been there a while.
Right. So we've got that. You have anything to add on that one? I know
Project Synergy is just an awesome thing. Just like you said, just to bring them in and just to pick their brains and really make them think outside the box.
Right.
Which is what they need to do because they're fixing to step into high school and they don't have as much looking over your shoulder, making sure you're doing it.
Yeah. Well, now their kids are so advanced in high school, they're having AP classes. I mean, I know a girl, she's a freshman, and she's taking AP classes. So the middle school really has to prepare them for these advanced classes in high school. They don't, they need that learning ability and that hands-on experience. It's got to be so much fun to do that.
And that preps them for the job force as well, too.
Exactly.
That hands-on.
Yeah, it gives them an idea of maybe what they'd like to do eventually. Yeah.
Yeah, we've every time, I think I've talked about workforce development almost every time I've been on here the last dozen times or so, but it's so important that we do find a way to really instill what the workforce skills are out there, especially soft skills, which for those of you that don't know are just being able to communicate, being able to not look at your phone every few minutes, not try to communicate through text message with your boss, being able to dress appropriately, show up on time, and
that's why I enjoy my job. My job is communication. I have to learn how to communicate with customers. And it's not something I can just get online and look up what you want. I have to really be able to communicate with you, and I love that I get to have a conversation with my customers.
Exactly,
it's so important. Communication's a really important thing.
Very much so.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. I mean, the workforce development and preparing as best we can, which kind of goes back into, we've tried to start working with the school more, and Dr. Cantrell, who is at the high school, is actually our chamber president this year, and so we've got a lot more that we're trying to do. We had a program earlier this year where we brought the 8th graders in to the high school. It was called Reality Fair. They had a job assigned to them, and then they were given drew how many dependents they would have to have, and then what the money was going to be for their job, and then they had all these little areas that they had to balance and figure out whether this job is something we need or not. And then there was a broke station, so if you were broke, you had to go get a second job to help pay for things.
I don't even know if I could participate in that.
It was much more sophisticated than I originally thought it was going to be. So it was really great, though. A lot of the kids came away saying, wow, that's started to think about the future a little bit differently. I think Mike, do you have a video that you said? No? Okay. The one more thing I'll bring up when we're talking about the school system is I believe tomorrow, we're in the search for a new superintendent, and I think it's tomorrow at noon, so Tuesday, for those of you watching later in the week, we're going to have the final 3 candidates announced for the new superintendent. And we'll see. I think hopefully there'll be some local candidates in there, and that really understand the school system, the county, the culture, the values that we all have here, and hopefully be able to, you always want to see the school system advance, which advances the county.
Absolutely.
So, all right, I think we'll be right back here in just a minute on Around Town.
Looking for that next new to you ride? Well, Rayburn Cloud at Cloud Auto Sales has just what you're looking for. Check out an 08 VW Passat, 2.04 liter turbo, real nice, only $5,995. How about an 04 Ford F-250 Super Duty 4x4, 5.4 liter V8, runs and drives great, only $6,995. Or an 04 Pontiac 5, gets great gas mileage, only $3,995. See Rayburn Cloud today at Cloud Auto Sales, Alabama Highway 71 in Higdon, 597-3273, or like us on Facebook for Cloud Auto Sales.
It's coming soon. Boss Business Center at 29490 Alabama Highway 71 in Bryant. We'll have school and office supplies, shipping supplies, notary services, copy and fax services, community postal services available too. You can also renew any of your Jackson County auto tax and pay your property taxes at the new Boss Business Center that'll be opening soon at North Sand Mountain. Call 597-3829 for more information. The Boss Business Center just north of North Sand Mountain School.
HVAC repair and service you can count on from S&S Service Company, a locally owned and operated business that uses high-quality materials on every job. Call on our crews for regular maintenance, minor repairs, and new installations. Spurgeon is a name that's been trusted for decades, so if you need an energy-efficient HVAC system, we've got you covered with Arco Air products. Arco Air and S&S Service Company, enduring performance. S&S is fully licensed and serves the Northeast Alabama and surrounding area. Call 256-632-2500 today for S&S Service Company for your HVAC needs. Online at snsservicecompany.com. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank Marion Countyans will ever need. At 402 North Cedar Avenue in South Pittsburgh, 4765 Main Street in Jasper, and at 14087 Highway 28 in Whitwell. Providing the highest standard of customer services with a personal touch. Our associates can help you with personal loans, personal lines of credit, a variety of mortgage loans, and more. And we offer real-time internet banking too. See us in South Pittsburgh, Jasper, and Whitwell today. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank Marion Countyans will ever need. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, Bart, Aunt Bee don't get around as good as she used to, and she's in need of a lift chair. Why, Andy, you gotta nip it in the bud. Comfort Gallery has catnapper lift chairs in stock with free delivery and setup. Catnapper reclining sofas in leather, designer fabrics, and even camouflage. Catnapper rocker recliners starting at $269. Hey, Andy, I just been over to Comfort Gallery. They also have England sofas by Lazy Boy. Queen-size pillow top mattress sets now $299. King-size sets just $399. Is that a fact? Surprise, surprise, surprise! They now have free 1-year layaway and 6 months same as cash. And listen up, Andy. For the credit challenge, they now offer no credit check payment plans. Located in Kimball, Tennessee in the Old Hills building. That's Comfort Gallery Mattress and Furniture, open 7 days a week. Y'all go by there and see Gary.
Comfort Gallery, 780 Main Street in Kimball. Free delivery and setup, 90 days same as cash, and easy payment plans. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 5, and Sunday 1 to 5. Telephone 423-837-3000. Randy's is reopened as Randy's Country Kitchen. Back at Randy's Country Kitchen is our famous seafood buffet from 4 till close on Friday. And Randy's Country Kitchen features an all-you-can-eat pizza and salad buffet every Monday and Thursday 4 till close. You get pizza, salad, and a drink for only $8.95. Randy's Country Kitchen now open Monday through Saturday, closed on Sunday, and delivery is available at 657-5330. Pizza, strombolis, and roasted chicken are back too at Randy's Country Kitchen, Highway 136 West at the foot of Sand Mountain in Trenton.
Education is the fundamental foundation for success. As an at-large member of the Jackson County School Board, together with you, I will make every effort to ensure that our children are prepared for college or any career they choose. My name is John Latta, and I offer myself as a candidate who has a proven history of hard work, honesty, and financial responsibility. And I pledge to continue to work diligently to serve as a member of our Board of Education. I thank you in advance for taking time to participate in the democratic process by voting.
You like bluegrass? How about the High Lonesome Hayride? Sunday nights at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, right here on KWN-TV.
All right, and welcome back to Around Town. I'm Zach Stone.
Shonda Butler.
And we have...
Monda Wooten. Believe it or not, I'm still here. I'm so sorry.
Wait, what do you mean still here?
Well, I know I was gone last week. I was gone. Let me tell you, though, that's something I need to tell y'all about.
Okay.
I went to Las Vegas for the flooring show, as I do just about every year.
Okay.
All right, well, we're there, and Nathan says, hey, Donald Trump's having a rally in town. I said, you're kidding. I'm going to go. So he gets online. He gets his 2 tickets. Nathan didn't go. He went...
So there's
because he goes to the flooring show, too, because it gives him the opportunity to see a lot of customers at one place. So I take Dex with me. Okay,
Poor Dex.
No, listen, it was wonderful for him.
Dex, I feel for you, man. I know you drug him along.
Now I'm stumping for Trump. Don't you?
I'll.
Anyway, let me tell you about it. All right, we go. We get down there. We had a ticket. Okay, so I assumed they only let you have.
What venue was he at?
He was at at South Point.
What's the size? I mean, how many people were?
I'm sorry.
Well, no, that was.
Well, there was room for 6,000.
How many were actually there?
More than 6,000.
No, no.
Wow. Zach, listen to me. I guess you've been watching CNN. He is drawing crowds that will blow your mind.
I know, and that's actually
it's
what.
blown your mind, right?
Yeah, I mean.
And let me tell you,
approaching literally.
Well, let me tell you why I know it was more than that. Okay, because
he said it was just.
No, crazy. Because that's what the place would hold, and there was standing room only. And I actually had to go in the overflow room where they had a big screen, and I was irate. I said, I came all the way from Georgia. I talked to the Secret Service guy, and I said, you mean to tell me we're not going to get to physically lay our eyes on him?
Right.
And he goes, I don't know. You never know with him. He may come in here and give his speech instead of over there. And I said, this is making me sick. Well, I stood back, and I said, there's not any way we can get in there. And he's like, listen, the room is standing room only. We're at full capacity. I'm sorry. And there was people still outside, out in the hall. I mean, it was unreal. And so
it is unreal.
So I watched this guy. He says, he hollers across the room. He goes, the VIP line. Make sure they get up there in the reserved. So they start out.
Watch Monda.
Yeah. After about 4 or 5 people, I jump in line. And I grabbed Dex behind me, which now you just have to know Dex. It's a wonder he didn't rat us out. Now Dex is the type that would say, "We're not supposed to be here. What are we doing here, Mother? This is not right. We're not supposed to do this." But he didn't. He went along behind me, which surprised me. And they didn't pull us out, so we made it, and they let us ride on up there up front.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Show us some pictures, Mike. I had some video.
That's a great one. I like him in that exact picture right there. It kind of.
Go ahead and show us. Now, see, look how close I was.
Yeah, I'm enjoying all the faces.
Let me tell you, you think it's something to watch him on TV?
No, I don't.
Well, you ought to see him in person. He's worse in person than he is on TV. Hey, this is he told the press. He goes, now I'm telling you, Zach, you wouldn't believe the people.
I know, that's what bothers me.
And let me tell you who was there. Let me tell you. We're talking about well-dressed, well-educated. We're not talking about these thugs that they went and brought in on a bus. You know? And I'll tell you this. Let me tell you what really shocked me, because I looked around at the crowd. I mean, the line was like going to Disney World. I mean, they had you.
It is. It's like going to an amusement park. I mean, you're exactly right. You're describing all of this.
Oh, and you got your money's worth, okay? But anyway, so we get in there, and I'm looking at the people. It amazed me at how many immigrants or illegal. I don't know if they're illegal or not.
Oh man, just go straight to illegals.
Maybe not illegals, but it amazed me at how many was in there. You know, Trump. I mean, it amazed me at the diversity of the crowd.
Right.
See, that's a better way you could have gone with that.
Well, that was funny. We went from natives and foreigners to immigrants.
Right.
But you know, it amazed me. It amazed me because I figured it would all everybody in there would probably look like us.
Right.
You know, but they didn't.
Right.
They didn't. And so.
Kind of like the Iowa caucus will probably be next week.
Well, let me tell you this. Let me tell you though, he said a lot of stuff. Poor old Jeb Bush. I don't know why he keeps jumping on Jeb. Jeb is at the bottom of the heap, but he will not let.
It's easy to jump on at this point.
But he won't let Jeb rest. He will not let Jeb rest. He just will not.
I actually think it's really, really
funny. But now
funny.
the press, all across the back, they're lined up all across the back. I mean, I don't know, maybe 75.
Right.
And that may be a conservative estimate. There may be 100. I don't know. But, I mean, the whole back is just the media.
Well, a lot. There were a lot.
A lot. And he goes.
More than at Jeb Bush events.
Well, this is what he says. He goes, and then them slum bags back there. And he said, yes, I'm talking about you, the media, you with all the cameras. That's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you slum bags. He said, y'all will not report the truth. He said, anytime you put me on TV, he said, you zoom right in on my face. But he said, you won't show these fine people out here that are supporting me. He said, because most of you want Jeb Bush. He said, give up on Jeb. Jeb is
Rubio.
Well, he said Jeb is done. You hear me? Stick a fork in him. He's done. And he says, but they won't show you fine people. He said, because they want you all to think it's like it being at a Jeb rally when there's only 59 people there. Oh.
I do enjoy the jabs. I know it's really, really humorous as far as Jeb Bush. Of course, mine, I hope Rubio can come out of Iowa.
Well, you can forget it.
I mean, Kasich, I'll tell you, is my other favorite. But,
I like Kasich.
And Kasich's actually in second place in the New Hampshire polls right now. He's polling at like 20%. Cruz is, who knows.
Oh, and Cruz. I don't even want to tell you what he said about him.
Kasich?
No. Trump. He goes, and Cruz.
I'm sorry. I meant Trump.
He says, Cruz, I mean, come on. He said, which he had a few mixed words in there that I'm not going to say because I still can't find anybody that even knows if he can even run.
I do love how they've made the Canadian thing an issue, even though it really shouldn't be an issue, though. You know what I want? What's that?
Yes, it is an issue.
Okay.
That's why it's got all this support. Listen, let me tell you, a lot of times when I support candidates, I'm in the minority because this is the way that I feel. If I like you, I don't care if it's locally, nationally, whatever. If I like you, I don't care if nobody else likes you or not. Right. I'm not going to throw you to the side to be with the popular bunch. But now with Donald Trump, I'm in the majority here.
Right.
I'm in the majority. People are sick and tired of it. They're sick and tired of it. Just like he said.
Doesn't make for a
Let me tell you what he
candidate,
said. This
though.
reminded me of Tom McMahon because Tom McMahon and I had a talk, and Tom McMahon was mocking him. He says, yeah, that Donald Trump, we're going to win. We're going to get so sick and tired. We're going to get sick and tired of winning. It was so funny because I was sitting there, and I busted out laughing because Donald Trump was up there, and he said, let me tell you, we're going to win. He said, when we go to negotiate, he said, we're not going to send none of them whacks in Washington. He says, and we're going to win. We're going to win. We're going to win so much, we're going to get tired of winning. And we're going to be so rich. Do you understand? We're going to be so rich.
I'm really, I can't, it's just so frustrating. I can't
Zach,
even.
You better get used to it.
No, I'm going to have a shelter as soon as.
Well, don't tell me you're going to vote for Hillary.
No, Rubio needs to be there. Trump is not going to make it. He's not electable.
Well. Wow.
And if he is the candidate, you might as well.
I signed up. I'm going to be making calls next week to Iowa for him. I'm on
so
the
you're
going
to
be
one of the people that you were just talking about bringing it in on the buses.
I'm not going.
Now you're going to be a foreigner.
I'm not going.
Iowa.
I'm not going to go to Iowa, but
Okay.
I'm going to call Iowa. And now, if I had the time, I really don't think he needs my bus load, but I would.
All right, I think we've got to wrap it up here.
What a show.
I'm glad you were able to make it on.
To give Trump a push.
Right. Yep. So I think we're ready to wrap
If
it up
you'd
here.
have seen him, you'd be stumping for Trump too if you could have seen him.
All right. I think that's you want to take us out?
I'll go ahead. I got to go make some calls. I got to start on my.
All right. You've been watching Around Town this week, and I think. How do you wrap this up normally? Hurry, we got to do it.
Hey, listen, we'll see you next week. We've got a lot of good things coming. I'm sorry I was late. I am so sorry, and I shouldn't have said it because Evan didn't know it probably till I just now told him. He's going to choke me when I get off here, but anyway, we'll be back next week. And thank you, Zach, and thank you, Shonda.
Yes, ma'am.